Let me ask you something uncomfortable. Do you ever feel like you're busy all the time but somehow going nowhere? You're working, you're scrolling, you're trying to improve yourself. Yet deep down, something feels off, like you missed a step in life, and nobody told you what it was. If that's you, listen closely. This feeling doesn't look dramatic. You still wake up. You still do your job. You still laugh at memes. But inside, there's a quiet question you can't escape. What am I actually doing with my life? You don't feel sad enough to ask for help, but not fulfilled enough to feel okay. That's not laziness. That's not failure. That's being lost in a world that pretends everything is fine. Here's the truth nobody says out loud. We removed meaning from life and replaced it with options. 100 career paths, 1,000 identities, infinite opinions, unlimited comparisons. Your brain was never designed for this. In the past, life told you who you were. Now you're expected to invent yourself, and while being judged by millions of strangers online, that pressure breaks people silently. We're told, be yourself, but no one tells you how when your personality is shaped by algorithms, trends, productivity culture, and constant comparison. So you start asking, am I behind? Should I be more successful by now? Why does everyone else look like they've figured it out? They haven't. They're just better at hiding it. And here's where it gets darker. Your brain is addicted to cheap meaning, likes instead of connection, hustle instead of purpose, content instead of clarity. Every scroll gives you stimulation, but steals direction. You're entertained, not fulfilled, busy, not aligned, informed, but not grounded. That's why even successful people feel empty. You think you lack motivation. You don't. You lack a reason. Motivation doesn't come from discipline. It comes from knowing why you're alive. When life becomes a checklist, wake up, work, scroll, sleep, the soul checks out, and your brain responds with procrastination, numbness, anxiety, burnout. Not because you're weak, but because something is missing. Here's the shift that changes everything. Feeling lost is not a failure. It's a signal that your old goals no longer fit, that your values are outdated, that you've outgrown the identity you were given. Feeling lost means you're between versions of yourself. That space is uncomfortable, but it's powerful. Don't ask, what should I do with my life? Ask, what feels meaningful right now? Meaning isn't found, it's built, slowly, quietly, through real conversations, fewer distractions, small commitments you actually care about. You don't need a 10-year plan. You need direction, not a destination. You're not behind, you're not broken, you're not wasting your life. You're waking up, and that confusion, that discomfort, is the price of becoming conscious in a world designed to keep you distracted. If this described how you've been feeling, you're not alone. Feeling lost doesn't mean you're failing. It means you're searching for something real.